We remember the lessons of World War II, and we will never agree with disrupting its history, with attempts at justifying the perpetrators. Our duty is to defend the honor of soldiers and officers of the Red Army and their great feat done by representatives of different nationalities that will forever remain in world history as Russian soldiers. Russia has been and will be the barrier in the way of Nazism, Russophobia, anti-Semitism. Russia will continue to fight atrocities perpetrated by followers of those destructive ideas. Truth and justice are on our side. The entire country, the whole society, the whole nation support the participants of the special military operation. We are proud of their bravery, the strength of spirit that has always brought us nothing but victory. We will forever look at our veterans, take example in their sincere love to motherland, their determination to defend their home, the values of humanity and justice. These traditions, this great legacy, will be given the most important place in our heart, and we will pass this on to future generations. We will forever rely on our unity in military and peaceful labor, in achieving strategic goals, in achieving goals in the name of Russia, its magnificence and well-being. Glory to the winning people. Congratulations on the great Victory Day. Announce a minute of silence. Leading the marching troops is the parade commander, Army General Oleg Salukov. Marching across Red Square are the cadets of the Moscow Military Music College, named after Lieutenant General Valery Khalilov. In 1940, young musicians were first entrusted with the honor of opening the military parade on Red Square. For 85 years, their drumming has set the rhythm and pace of the parade formations. Leading the parade formation is the head of the college, honored artist of Russia, Colonel Alexander Gerasimov. Marching past the stands are the flag groups carrying the state flag of the Russian Federation, the banner of the Russian Armed Forces, and the victory banner. The flag group is escorted by an honor guard from all three branches of the armed forces: the ground forces, the aerospace forces, and the navy, all from the 154th Separate Preobrazhensky Commandant Regiment.
On the march are the sappers and engineers of the Great Patriotic War. They cleared the way for advancing troops, built water crossings, constructed defensive lines, and restored liberated lands to peaceful life.
На Красной площади войсковые разведчики. Смелость, стремительность действий, военная хитрость, слагаемые успеха разведчиков.
Now marching through Red Square are military scouts. Courage, swiftness, and military cunning were the keys to their success. In the first days of the war, border guards earned immortal glory. Not a single border outpost retreated under enemy assault. Soldiers holding their ground while being vastly outnumbered, fighting to the last bullet.
The historical section of the parade begins with banners representing the 10 fronts of the final stage of the Great Patriotic War. On Red Square are 45 battle flags of legendary formations and military units. These sacred relics are carried by the heirs to the heroism and glory of the Great Patriotic War veterans. Marching in formation are infantrymen with the famous Mosin rifles. The bloody burden of the war lay heaviest on the infantrymen's shoulders, and they emerged victorious with honor. Marching on the cobblestones of Red Square are wartime military pilots. In fierce aerial combat, they won air superiority and shattered the myth about the invincibility of Nazi aces.
Marching across Red Square is the parade formation of the 5th Separate Special Forces Brigade of the Armed Forces of the Republic of Belarus. Commanding the unit is Colonel Nikolai Smehovich. Representing the Kazakhs is the parade formation of the Kuban Kazakh host, led by the host Ataman Alexander Vlasov. During the Great Patriotic War, more than 600,000 Kazakhs rose to fight against the fascist invaders. Today, we are honored to welcome at the parade military units from the nations representing the Commonwealth of Independent States. Entering Red Square is a unit of the Peacekeeping Brigade of the Republic of Azerbaijan. Commanding the unit is Samir Rizvan Olu. On Red Square, wearing the uniforms of wartime cavalrymen, is the Presidential Regiment's Honor Cavalry Escort. It is part of the Moscow Kremlin Commandant Service, which itself belongs to the Federal Guard Service of the Russian Federation. Cavalry formations took part in all the major battles of the war, liberating Vienna, Berlin, and Prague.